Hey, Ovi,
Hey, what's up?
what are you doing in the dark, man?
Nothing, just the late night filings.
Really? Late night filing? What are you, a Russian spy or something?
Yeah, right.
All right, I'll catch you later.
Yeah, see ya.
Пронесло.
All right, we are back with another episode of SICHL26. We are 3-0 on the season, coming off a big shutout victory over the Vancouver Island Norsemen. So, off screen here, I have taken a look at the trade block and adjusted that because it had a bunch of prospects on there that I didn't want to trade, and so now I've put the guys that I'm willing to trade. Brady Ski, top of the list. Fingers crossed somebody wants to take that contract off me, especially if we can get something decent in return. I will be happy about that. Free up a little cap space. But for now, we are just going to sim through a bunch of games and see what happens. Hopefully we'll get some trade offers. I did check the transactions. There hasn't been any other trades, but we'll check in periodically, not just on terms of people making trades, but also with standings, with the stats leaders. We'll do all that before we sim the game. All right, let's get to it. We will head to the calendar. And our next game, a rematch against Vancouver. So we will sim and see if we can spank them twice. Hayden Fleury on waivers. We thought about Hayden Fleury when we were signing free agents, but I don't think that we need him now, so we will decline that one. All right, Vancouver putting Philip Grubauer on waivers. Goalie, I don't think we need him. That's fine. Oh, Vancouver. Berno putting Jarrett Anderson Dolan on waivers. I don't think we need him either. But again, Vancouver, after we beat them 2-0, hands us our first loss in overtime of the season. So the undefeated Fire Ant season over already. Let's see how we do here against the Chicago Tigers. First, Acadia is putting Connor Ingram on waivers. Again, we're fine in goal, so that is fine. Another overtime loss to Chicago. Oh my goodness. Caleb Jones on waivers from the Schooners. We're going to deny that as well. Again, I can tell by the contracts that these are guys that we're not necessarily wanting to get. I mean, I could be checking them in case. You never know, but I suspect that they're not anybody we need. Okay, the Niagara Ice. Let's simulate that game. There we go. Back to winning tradition. 5-3. I mean, listen, technically speaking, are we undefeated on the season? No. But have we earned at least 1 point in every single game thus far? Yes. Yes, we have. All right, next up, the Seattle Grunge. We'll get to, like, the end of the month, and then we'll check the standings and check the stats and so forth. All right, Central Scouting rankings. I'm not going to go view the draft class. This is the McKenna draft class. Most of the big hitters from that draft are in the game, added to the roster by someone helpful. I can't remember who did the roster. It's a custom rosters you can download. So they are in there. I've just left the scouting auto. There's a lot of, like, I like nitpicking the scouting, but it's very time consuming and very boring for you guys to watch. So I just put scouting as auto. So we'll see what we get. It's usually pretty shoddy scouting when you leave it to their own devices. But listen, that's what we're going to do. Another overtime loss. I mean, we have not had a regular loss yet. Maybe the Montreal Millionaires are going to be the first to give it to us. Nope. Spanked them 6-1. And now the Bisons. Now we beat them in the season opener. And oh, the vengeance. Oh. God damn. Jeffrey. Absolutely murdering me. 8-0. Good Lord. All right, another match here against the Tigers. There's a win. 4-3. I'll take it. Niagara up again. Got the victory over them last time and gets it again. 2-1. The Vipers, we get a shutout win. Now, they were really good, as I recall. Vancouver had a good team, as I recall, looking through them. So that's a big win there for us. Seattle again. There's a win. And we will do this last game here against Reykjavik. But first, we've got an incoming trade, a second-round pick for Niemela, a 4th, and a 7th. I don't think I'm going to do... Again, Niemela he's rated 74. He's still only, I think, like 22. He's a top 4D medium, which is a good potential. So, and we need some help on D future-wise. So I think we're going to hang on to it. I mean, a second-round pick is always tempting, but I don't think that's going to get it done. But a solid offer there from Dusty. All right, a 2-1 victory over the Riders. Let's take a quick moment to take a look at the stats to see how we are doing and how people are doing across the league. We'll head down to Stats Central. First of all, let's take a look at the Philadelphia Fire Ants. 10-1-3. An impressive record. American Division here. We are ahead of the Grunge, the Aces, Gators and Spartans, Buckaroos, Tigers, and the Boston Colonials in the basement of the American Division. Let's take a look at the European Shamrocks, Gladiators, Revolution, Barons, Monarchs, Vikings, Riders, and the Cougars. Down in the basement. Let's head over to the Canadian Division, Canada East. The Bears on top. T-Rex, Slammers, Express, Steelhawks, Ice, Schooners, and Millionaires. Listen, I'm sure everyone's happy to see Eric down there towards the bottom. But listen, it's early days. It is early days. And over in the West, Regina dominating. 11-4-1. The Sun Devils, number 2. The Vancouver Vipers in there at 3. Then Huskies, Rockies, Supersonic, Mustang, and the Norsemen bringing up the rear. Let's take a look at the player stats here. All right, so for my beloved Philadelphia Fire Ants, Kaprizov with 19 points in 14 games. McMichael right behind with 17 and 16 for Giroux. So some great production out of that top line. Johnson with 14 on the second line. Hannafin on D. Genther, Nurse, Hyman, Backlund. All right, let me take a look quickly at the goalies and see how they're faring. Obviously doing well, but let's just take a deeper dive. Darcy Kemper, 292, 907. I mean, I was expecting better. Look at Annunen. Wow, we had some reservations about whether Annunen was going to be a good backup, and here he is, putting up big numbers. You love to see it. That's going to help his development, more importantly. Okay, we're going to go back to all skaters, and can we get the entire league? Entire league. So Barkov from the Express leads the league with 22 points, followed by Brad Marchand from the Bisons. Trocheck from the Ice. Quinn Hughes from the Brno Barons. Austin Matthews coming in there from the Aces. And then my man, Kaprizov, Celebrini also, I believe, from the Bisons. Morgan Riley. Hey, look at that, Leaf fans. It's not all bad news. Morgan Riley of the Ottawa Slammers in there. And then Connor McMichael from the Fire Ants down below. Let's take a look at the goalies. And see, Vasilevsky, to the surprise of no one, 5-0, 945 save percentage. Whoo, baby. 3 shutouts. An early candidate for the Vezina. Sorokin. Gustafsson. My boy Kemper. Oh, sorry, 9 and 5. I said 5-0. I was reading the wrong columns there for Vasilevsky, but still very good. Shesterkin from the Grunge. Yusei Saros from, I believe, the Brno Barons. Demko, I forget where he went to. He went to the Vipers. Olmark from the Bisons, and Mackenzie Blackwood also having a very strong, look at those numbers. Having a very strong season there for Banff. All right, so there we go. That's how we're faring so far. Let's go back and we will continue simming games, and then again we will pick a game. My aim is every in-game month I want to play a game. So we'll sim a few more and we'll pick a game in here and get right to the action. Again, I'm happy. I'm happy so far. We are leading the division. Couldn't ask for better. Let's sim to Vegas here. See if we get any trade offers in the interim. Nothing so far. There's a loss to the Aces. And the Aces, oh, the Aces supplant us with that victory at top of the American division. Yes. Oh, I went to play game accidentally. Hang on, sorry. That wasn't what I meant to do. Sorry, Henry, that wasn't what I meant to do. I pushed the wrong button. But look how good those uniforms look there. Look how good. All right, I guess we need to decide which team we are going to play. Let me see which teams we still have upcoming this month, and we'll pick which one of these that we do, and then we'll sim to the end of the month afterwards, perhaps, or we just leave that for next time. Let's see. We've got Hamburg, the Slammers, Brno, the Schooners, the Aces, Buckaroos, Banff, St. Louis, Calgary, Jacksonville, and Stockholm. So that's 11. So I'm going to do a random number. I have a 10-sided die, but I dropped it because I think Max is trying to get it, and I tried to grab it from him, and I dropped it on the floor, and it's rolled under the desk, so I haven't gotten down to get it yet. So we are going to do random number generator 1 to 11. Number 5. Let's see what number 5 is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to play the Schooners. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, look out. All right. We're going to simulate up to the Schooners. We're going to play that game. and see if we can't sink the Schooners. A loss to Hamburg, a loss to... Oh, 3 losses in a row after such a hot start. Once again, Hamburg reminding us that they really want Niemela, but I am again going to deny that trade. Offer me a first, baby. And then we will talk. There we go. A win against Ottawa. We'll sim up to the Nova Scotia game, and then I'll take a look at the rosters quickly to see if we have any injuries. The injury notifications are notoriously poor, so they may have not have given us the warning. There we go. Okay, after 3 straight losses, a couple of wins to get us back in the groove ahead of the game here for Nova Scotia. Let's take a quick look at the lines to see where we're at. Ah, okay, smart. They've moved Claude Giroux over. Was there an injury? Is McMichael must be injured because Giroux is at center. I mean, it's probably better that Giroux's at center anyway, quite frankly. Still a strong first line. And Vetrano moves up to the second line. And Tyler Jeannot, who we signed as a free agent depth guy. And Gergensons as well. So we've got a couple of subs. So we must have a couple of injuries. We'll take a look at that in a second. Let's look at the defense quickly first. Hanifin, Zadorov, Nurse, Mahura, Ski, and OEL. Let's see who is injured or scratched. Yeah, McMichael and Backlund are both injured, so deep hits at center. Olofsson, I don't know why they're not putting Olofsson into the lineup. He's an 81 overall. Why is he just sitting on the bench? He's got an X factor and everything. Why are we doing that? Let's get him in there. Right? I love Gergensons, but clearly the play here should be Olofsson, correct? Let's try it. We're going to put Olofsson in there. Unless that really messes with... Oh, it's a -1 overall. But I still think it's better to have Olofsson in there. We'll give him a shot. Poor Olofsson's having no luck. Let's get him in there for a game. He's been sitting on the bench the whole season mostly here. All right, so there we go. Let's check quickly before we start the game. We are going to take a look at the activity feed to see if there were any other trades going on. Okay, Vancouver gets a 4th-round pick from Ottawa in exchange for Brandon Saad. Did you hear that, everybody? A 4th-round pick for Saad. Nobody would give me a 6th-rounder for him. And here he goes for a 4th. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. There we go. Our first official trade of SICHL24. And it's intentionally made to make me furious. So thanks for that game. And we can look at waiver claims. There's a lot of people put on waivers. Let's see if anybody got picked up. Nobody got picked up there, so that's fine. And any new signings? Just a bunch of schlubs here for the most part, so that's no problem. All right, there we go. Our first trade of the season in the books. Let's head back to the calendar and play our game against the Nova Scotia Schooners. An away game, I believe, here as well. Change that to CPU versus CPU so we get to see the beautiful Fire Ants away jerseys versus the Schooners. Let's get this party started, baby. Live and direct from Nova Scotia. I guess I need the controller just in case. No McMichael. We'll see if that's going to impact the game.
Welcome back to EA Sports. Should be a fun one on the ice tonight.
And there you go.
We've got an East Coast versus West Coast showdown.
I'm assuming Darcy Kemper is in goal. Braden Point there for the Schooners. It is going to be Kaprizov, Giroux, Hyman versus Gensel, Point, and Keller.
Philadelphia's got it now.
Hyman to Kaprizov in the corner, over to Zadorov, launches from the blue line. And a big stop by the Schooners. Point to Keller. Keller takes a shot blocked by Kemper. Oh, Gensel knocked over the Fire Ants player, but Giroux moves the puck up. Hyman making a move. Oh, takes the shot blocked by the defenseman. Hyman getting no help on that rush as they were making a change, I believe. Zadorov up to Kaprizov. Kaprizov absolutely rocked at the blue line. He heads to the bench. Giroux takes a shot. And Lankinen with the save. Oh no, I think it's an injury to Giroux. I mean, oh no. Oh, Zadorov. Oh, I thought their injury was to Giroux after that hit. But it looks like Clayton Keller. He's still on the bench, so
still lots of time left here in this frame.
He might just be trying to shake it off. We'll see. Ronek gets the puck stripped from him, but Danault gets it up to Wenberg. Wenberg with a nifty little move at the center line, but Mohura picks his pocket, sends it up to Genther. Genther across the line with some energy. Fighting along the boards, Obe Kubel around Gretzky's office, over to Danault, up to Pollock, to Wenberg. Nice passing here from Schooners. Dumps it behind the neck.
Philadelphia's got the puck along the board.
And Philadelphia takes it up. Genther to Mahura. A little poke shot. Stopped easily by Lankinen.
Past the midway mark of the frame. Still no score in this one.
Draw in the offensive zone for the Philadelphia Fire Ants. Back to Ski. Backhand to OEL. Right in the numbers. Kerfoot has it to the side of the net. OEL with another rocket from the point. McDonald flattened by Kerfoot. Tried to get it out front, intercepted by Hintz. Ruth Hintz sends it, hoping to get a tip there by Lee, but Kemper gets the stop. Back to the line. McDonald shook it off the puck. Kerfoot passed to McBain, but can't get the shot away. McDonald to Hintz. Hintz dumps the puck in. Picked up by the Fire Ants. Ski over to Olofsson. Olofsson to Jeannot. Again, Olofsson we put in here on the fourth line. He's been riding the bench. Nice shot there by the Schooners. Jeannot. Also another injury reserve here. Dumps the puck in. Recovered here by the Schooners. Awkward bounce out of the corner. OEL picks it up. Backhands it to Nurse. Nurse, big pass to Giroux. Seconds counting down here till the end of the period. Intercepted by the Schooners. Trying to get one last shot in, but blocked by the defender. And 0-0 is the score after one. You can see a rocket from Zadorov. Beautiful stop. 4-3 shot total. 8-9 hits, so we're a little more evenly matched than the last time, so bodes well for the Fire Ants, but again, nothing.
Put your 2
All right, Giroux facing off here against Point. Knocked over by Zadorov. Giroux to Kaprizov. Kaprizov using that speed, gets in there. Oh, beats the defenders to get a beautiful shot. Great effort there by Kaprizov. Oh my goodness. Absolutely rocked. Beautiful work there from Zadorov. Giroux with a little floater into Lankinen.
He is really struggling to get back to the bench. Key rules of the game of hockey. One of them is you have to be aware.
Jake Gensel absolutely smashed by Zadorov. Gensel a little shaky getting up there. Trainer checking in on him on the bench.
Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless.
Wyatt Johnson in there now. Second line for the Fire Ants. Lose the draw. Back to Fowler. Fowler up the point. Point over to Tanev. Tanev over the blue line. Loses the puck to Genther. Gets it over to Johnson. Zadorov. Johnson recovers. Makes a move, but maybe one too many. Puck stripped by the Schooners, and here they come. Ants with the save. Nurse turns back around, gets it up to Wyatt Johnston. Johnston rocked at the red line. Vetrano dumps it in for Genther. Genther gets it back to the line. Over to Johnson from the point.
Gives them nothing in front.
Listen, Jane, the shooter's in the slot. This is as high danger as it can get.
And there you go. You can see the Schooners' upcoming opponents.
Still lots of time left in the period.
Hintz versus Kerfoot in the face-off dot. Back to Mahura off the post from Nurse. And then Nurse bowled over. Takes another shot. The Schooners just getting hammered out there physically right now. Hintz trying to set something up. Beautiful pass to Lee. But a nice stop from Kemper. Kerfoot up to McBain. McBain takes the shot. Nice save from Lankinen. Pullek to Wenberg, with Wenberg offside. And we are going to get a face-off.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this.
Giroux versus Danault.
Nova Scotia's won the draw.
Danault wins, gets it back to Myers, up to Wenberg, over the line, over to Danault. Danault can't get a shot away. And Hyman coming back the other way. Hyman to Giroux. Giroux looking for a chance to get the shot, but can't. Oh, yeah, nice save at the blue line. Giroux trying to get it out in front, but picked off by the Schooners. Danault takes the shot from a bad angle. Picks it up again, though. Gets out front. Off the post. What an opportunity for Philip Danault. Hyman to Giroux. Coming back the other way. Giroux can't get the shot away, and Lankinen just covers up. Oh. Ooh, sometimes it pays to be lucky instead of good, ladies and gentlemen, and that's exactly what happened there.
In the final moments of this period,
Carrick versus Johnson. Carrick wins the draw, sends it behind the net for Myers. Soderblom to put Colson. Saved at the blue line, over to McDonald, but shot blocked. Vetrano back up over the line. Genther takes the shot. Beautiful save from Lankinen. Heading back the other way, the Schooners dump the puck in. Probably looking for a change, perhaps. Hannafin and Podzolkin battling it. Hannafin gets dumped. Wyatt Johnson finally gets it up over the blue line, and we are still at 0-0. I hope they show that shot. Oh, look at Kaprizov getting absolutely demolished there. Beautiful save from Lankinen. Listen, a high-octane, hard-hitting game so far, but no score to be shown. We are going to head to the third. No score. Nova Scotia Schooners versus Philadelphia Fire Ants. Giroux and Point face off again here. And Point wins the draw. Tanev up to Keller, who gets flattened at the line. Kaprizov with a little move, but doesn't fool Tanev, the wily veteran. Fowler up to Keller. Keller over the blue line looking for someone to pass to. Tanev wide open on the line, but blocked. Kaprizov takes the shot. Another stop by Lankinen. He has been solid so far. Kaprizov over to Giroux. A beautiful, beautiful chance. Hanifin with the shot. Giroux still fighting for it. And the Schooners. Keller coming in off the wing, waiting for some help, but loses the puck to Zadorov. Unbelievable. Zadorov to Giroux, wide open on the right side. Back to Kaprizov. And the shot blocked. Hintz dumps the puck in. Zadorov in the corner to Genser, up to Hanifin. And I think Giroux just got rocked. Wenberg knocked off the puck in good, perfect timing there. Hintz in the corner, battling it off with Zadorov. Vetrano gets the puck out finally to relieve some of the pressure. Dano gets the puck back to Wenberg, but Wenberg can't get it in time, and they are offside. Hintz versus Johnson here.
Still scoreless in this one.
Johnson wins. Nurse to Genser. Gensen gets Malachi crunched there in the neutral zone. Hintz absolutely flattened. Vetrano offside, but what a hit. I think that was Vetrano who got him. Let's watch Roop Hintz get absolutely rocked into oblivion. Roop Hintz knocked into the 2027 season with that hit. He's created a time paradox, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have to address next season. Kerfoot. McDonald. Lee to Hintz. Puck stripped. McBain coming back out. Loses the puck. Gets it again. Back to Nurse. Nurse to McMahon. Bobby McMahon to Kerfoot. Kerfoot looking for someone to pass it to, but no dice. Good coverage there by the D. Fighting for it. McBain gets another shot, but shoots it wide. Out in front, McMahon can't get the shot off. McDonald fighting in the corner here. Kerfoot out front. Oh, tried for the pass instead of the shot. And the Schooners heading back their way, but Kerfoot again strips the puck. Nurse up to McMahon. McMahon to Kerfoot. Kerfoot has time. Mahura takes the shot, covered up by Lankin, and good pressure here from the Ants.
With a message sending shift here, showing a ton of heart and determination, James. If you look back,
Tyler Myers with a block. Ooh, a painful block.
He needs to find his way off, but he doesn't want to put his team in a vulnerable spot.
Shot right to the knee, and Tyler Myers is in the dressing room. Took that blistering shot right off the inside of the knee or the thigh. Scotia win the face-off. Fowler circles back. And the Ants keeping the pressure up. OEL tries to walk in for a shot, keeps the puck, and skips past, I believe, Kaprizov. Kaprizov rocked. Good pressure here from the Schooners. Fire Ants coming back the opposite way. Brady Ski on the trade block. Kaprizov with the shot blocked in the front, but trickles through. And Lankinen again there with the save. Great game from Lankinen. 16 shots on net. Here you go. You can see. Look at this. Beautiful saves. Great positioning. Boom, off the elbow. Boom.
The entire group, and you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Lankinen standing on his head for the Nova Scotia Schooners.
A big draw looming here in the
Wyatt
offensive
Johnson
zone.
against Braden Point in the offensive zone,
Nova Scotia's
and
taking
Johnson
possession at their
loses
end.
the draw again. I think face-offs are something we're definitely going to have to address at some point this season, but for now,
Great defensive effort,
great
breaking up
interception
the
there
pass.
from Vetrano. Genther
Gains the zone through center. Slides the
passes it behind the net. Zadorov pinching. Hannafin to Genther, breaks a stick, but can't get the shot to the net. Grabs a stick and now trying to keep Point contained. Beautiful pass. And a beautiful shot from Keller in the final seconds of the period. And a great save by Kemper. We are headed to overtime, baby. Now, I've had a number of overtime losses already this season, so hopefully, we are not going to see that here. I don't want to jinx myself. 5-minute overtime. 4-on-4. Giroux wins the draw. Back to Kaprizov. Kaprizov loses the puck. Picked up by Zadorov. Over to Giroux. Everybody's online. Point knocked down. And Kaprizov trying to protect the puck, but taken by the Schooners. Here comes Braden Point up to Gensel. Kaprizov trying to catch up. Zadorov, nice defensive play in front of the net, but they still can't get it out over the blue line. Great work here from the Schooners, but Giroux comes out with it into the offensive zone, and fans on the shot. Point up to Gensel, and Kaprizov again turning on the Jets to get back for the defensive play. You love to see that kind of hustle. Kaprizov, open man in front, but a great block there from Pullock to protect the pass. Giroux has an open man. Kaprizov wide open in front, and a beautiful save from Lankinen. Kaprizov. Man, oh man. I thought that was going to be it. Johnson and Genther out against Hintz and Keller.
And they win the draw here in their own end.
Keller over the line. Johnson intercepts. Hannafin takes the shot. Beautiful rush there from Noah Hannafin. Hintz kicks it in behind the net. Picked up by Keller. Over to Ronick. And Hintz to Keller as the seconds tick down. A breakaway and a beautiful stop from Kemper. Overtime is over. Man, oh man, what a game. Some incredible opportunities. Look at this. Boom, but no dice. And he gets rocked afterwards. All right, I'm assuming it goes to shootout now. Here we go. There's the shootout.
Welcome back, everybody. These two teams have remained deadlocked after 3 periods.
Kaprizov starting out here against the Lankinen, makes a move and can't beat him short side. Lankinen with the stop. Jake Gensel in, and that was a little close. That was a little close. Next up, Noah Hannafin, the defenseman. Oh, what a beautiful goal! Noah Hannafin. That little move at the end, the zig and the zag and the goal. Beautiful. And now the pressure on the Schooners.
Points up next. He needs
Braden Point Oh!
He does a great job
Stop
on the
glove
shootout
side
there, James,
by
and there's
Kemper.
so much pressure on you, but you have to embrace it, and that's exactly what he does.
Genther
He
can
gets
put it away
confidence, he
here.
looks composed, and he makes the
And
throw and denies the
oh,
shootout.
does exactly that with a beautiful,
Shootout.
beautiful save. And the Fire Ants get the overtime win. Goals from Hannafin
A hard-fought
and
victory, and well-deserved at that.
Genther. As the Ants celebrating a victory, well earned, a great game from both teams. But your winners, Philadelphia Fire Ants. There's that last little move, backhand to forehand. Top shelf where mom keeps the peanut butter. Kabam! Great move there from Dylan
Well,
Genther
that brings the night to an end,
to
and
win
we
the
will say
game.
goodbye here from ringside.
And
From
we
all
are
of us here at
victorious
EA
once
Sports,
again
my name is James
against the
Cebulski.
evil empire
I get to bed.
of Nova
See ya.
Scotia, Canada. Some of the highlights that will, not a highlight for Wyatt Johnson right there. He just got rocked. A thrilling game. But once again, the Philadelphia Fire Ants come out on top 1-0. Was your score. All right, we will head back. The responsiveness is slow. But the excitement is high, baby, because the Fire Ants doing well so far in the season. I am happy with how things are going. But listen, miles to go before we sleep. It is only November in NHL time. So next episode, we will finish off November. We will play a game in December, and we will see if our hot streak can continue. You can see the standings down there in the bottom right. A lot of teams fighting for that top spot, but who will emerge victorious next week? You'll have to tune in to find, not next week, I guess it's going to be a couple of days, but whatever. Next time, next episode. We'll see you there. Goodbye.